The creation of dark ones and light ones from the book Illuminati, Hidden Secrets. It is illuminated knowledge. We've already started the chapter 5. Let's pick up where we left off. The higher density beings went through the evolution process slowly. I do not know at what time exactly the dark ones were created as compared to when the archangels were created. However, I do know that the dark ones got a head start in experiencing the lower densities first. The dark ones wanted to separate as far as possible from source. Let's pause there. So we already spoke about the creation of mother and father and all these densities and the explosion of frequencies and light that happened to create this matrix game, if you will. But now for the duality was happening, and these dark ones and everything is coming from source. So it's not, I don't like using the word demon because it has a religious connotation to it. So these dark ones really wanted to separate far, far away. And in an earlier chapter, I speak more about this separation, uh, far from source, from the light. And at the end of the day, everything is working on its way back to source. Let's go pick up where we left off right here. Let's continue. From what I gathered, Mother felt a dark, deep feeling. She felt a deep feeling of sadness. There was fear in her, and she did not like this emotion. It was a fear of losing her partner that she was having so much fun creating the multiverse. She also did not want harm to come to her children, the archangels, so she worried deeply for her family. This was a strong emotion, and with the power of thought, she manifested something evil into reality. And again, I don't like the word evil, but everything is coming from this source, and there's duality happening here, and the emotion of fear, and her father came from mother, and now she's there creating, and she's created a family, and this emotion of fear gave birth to this dark energy where she releases it. And this is where the dark ones, these independent sources of energy, release, still coming from source, but it's just a lower frequency. And these energies, independent thinkers, well, let's continue on. The dark ones that mother was feeling was deep. The darkness that mother was feeling was deep inside of her, but she felt it nonetheless. She was aware of it. She rid herself of this unwanted energy so she could only feel love and happiness with Father and the archangels. Mother, and again, I don't like the word archangels. Let's just go with light ones. But I put the word archangels there because people can relate to what I'm trying to convey. Mother sent this dark energy far away from her so she could feel it. She couldn't feel it anymore. This is when the first demon or evil spirit came to exist. Mother rid herself as much of this negative energy in that one instant that she gave birth to Lucifer, devil, Satan, etc. What name you give the negative energy does not matter. It is a negative, regressive energy. This evil consciousness was so opposite of source in its frequency, a duality came to exist. In this duality, with the playground that we call our universe, we now had good and evil. In my opinion, this was all part of the plan that Source had for all of us. So, again, the word demon, evil, all of this, I'm using these words. It's just so people can understand what I'm trying to convey. But, and I've already mentioned this, in reality, everything is coming from source. Everything's coming from the light. They just lost their way. And again, in my opinion, it was part of the plan so we can have this duality and have this pull of returning to source. And the so that way the light ones, archangels, when they're going through this process of separating from source involution and then working their way right back up, they can have a resistance, a contrast, something to make it difficult, to make this experience what it is. Different levels of this experience of us returning to light and remembering and returning to source. That part is my opinion. You can, or maybe it was an accident, but I just find it very hard to believe that this was an accident. We're going to leave it there. Much love to everybody.